I've had a lot of plants that have already been damaged because we did get, I think, down to the 30s. Alrighty guys, so I'll give you a brief look-see into my garden, and pardon the mess. I've been scurrying around like a little squirrel here trying to get everything indoors. We are in the winter season and I was very slow to move, and I left a lot of my beloved out, and I am seeing some damages. Now what I am so surprised about is the fact that my variegated alocasia right here is left undamaged, surprisingly. Now my Amazonica, or my poly right there, not so much. It got pretty damaged and a lot of the leaves did fall off. And if we look right here, this is my plow manii. Yes, they are starting to yellow and will begin to die back if I don't get them indoors. This right here is a very big Postazanum leaf, and look at that right there. Look at that. So the damages are beginning to spread and soon will spread into the main joint of the plant right there. I definitely have to get a move on trying to get those indoors. Hoya right here, look at that. It got damaged. And believe it or not, I still have my Thai Constellation out here. A lot of my alocasias are still out here, and I gotta bring them indoors because if not, you guys already know, they are definitely going to die back. I want to keep them alive during the winter time, so there's not going to be a skipping in the beat of its growth. I don't want to start all over having them grow again from tubers. So, but here's some Syngoniums. Look at my ginger. Yeah, gingers are starting to die back, sad to say. And I still have to get my huge burley marks inside. And again, pardon the mess. I've been doing a lot of cleanup work here, and I still have tons and tons of plants, especially hanging plants. I don't have a hanger yet in my little green room indoors, so I don't know how I'm gonna hang all of my beloved hanging plants up, but I'm gonna have to find a way. And I do have some of my philodendrons still out. Yes, here's an Anthurium bird's nest. Orchids are outdoors, and yeah, I gotta get these inside. All of my Hoyas, guys, are still outdoors, and as you can see, some yellowing in there, so I gotta get a move on it. I've been really slow to respond here. I'm going to pay for it. Still have some plants over this away. Some Aglaonema. Here's some more alocasia, philodendron. I think that's the red cardinal. Of course, my bromeliads remain outdoors. They're fine. They've always survived. I have Hoya, orchids, staghorn fern. I always leave him outdoors. He'll be okay. Of course, he's mounted. And all of my orchids, believe it or not, are going to remain outdoors. They've stayed outdoors for years now. A lot of my huge mother plants have already been moved indoors, so you're seeing such a large vacant space there now. Still some plants hanging around here as well. I've really got to decide on which ones I'm going to bring indoors. I got a lot of ferns as well, some succulents. Of course, lots and lots of orchids. And coming into my grow space kennel right here, which houses majority of my orchids, these orchids are going to remain outdoors. I'm just going to go ahead and tarp up the walls of this kennel to protect them from the cold. And all of these that used to contain my plants are no longer there. They are indoors now. And yeah, so that's pretty much taken care of in there. A lot of my plants from there have been moved out. Ooh, I still have to get my Philodendron Brazil in there, don't I? That's the one that I went ahead and re-staked up versus having them hang down. And I gotta get her inside before she freezes. But that's about the gist of it, guys. I mean, I just have to really hurry and get my buttocks in motion. Wish me luck, because I have so much more to do. A lot of my caladiums have already died back. I think this was, oh, I don't know what this one was. Oh yeah, this was my Alocasia cuculata right there. And I have a lot of little plants that I've got to go through, and I got to get them bad boys indoors. I have tons of plants still out here, guys. So yeah, Mama's gonna be really busy. Here's a Xanadu, gotta bring him in. Huge Syngonium chiapense, you've gotta go inside. Also this beautiful Anthurium-like vining plant right here needs to go inside as well. Clarinervium, gotta bring him in. Bird's nest fern, it's gotta go inside. A lot of my succulents out here, I don't know, I may leave them outside, I'm not sure yet. Here's my beautiful Dieffenbachia right here, leaves beginning to yellow. As you can see, I have a Dieffenbachia back here that's been severely damaged by the cold. And guys, will you take a look at this crazy Pastazanum right here? I mean, it almost made it to my garden soil. It was trying to escape this pot, and right now it is absolutely huge. I'm holding it up right now because the weight of the plant will not let this pot stand, and it just flops over. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really got to propagate this down. I think that's the only way that I can safely display this, because again, it just won't even stand up on its own. It's crazy, guys. Absolutely crazy. Calathea White Fusion, not liking it so much. Yeah, Vittata, I don't even know if I can save this one. Okay guys, so in this area right here, this actually used to be one of our living room areas, and as you can see, it's now become a plant storage area. I actually do not have my green room all set up yet. I have no shelf units to contain all of my plants, so therefore a lot of the plants are just sitting on the floor and it's already packed and jammed up. And in all honesty, guys, I don't even have 25% of my plants brought indoors yet. They're still remaining outdoors, so I am totally running out of time. And as I've already stated, damage has already incurred in many of my plants, so I have no time to waste. Alrighty guys, so now I suppose I can give you guys a brief tour of my green room. Now of course, as I've stated, there is yet so much work to be done, so do not judge me, and you have been forewarned. Dun, 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 dun. And here we are, guys. Do you see what I am seeing? Just chaos and madness everywhere. That's right. Plants can be found in every location of this room. It is quite atrocious, guys. And I have to tell you, I have so many more plants that I need to get in here. So I don't have a clue of how I'm going to do it. But if there is a will, there is a plant way. I can guarantee it. There is, guys. And as you can see, my floor is cluttered with plants. So I definitely have to make it a way where I get some plant shelves all along this wall right here. And of course, right over this way, that is where the window, the one window is. And as you can see right here, I do have a mirror to reflect some of the light onto that section over there, which sometimes gets dark. But guys, I will be having some grow lights put in here as well. And if we take a look this way, that's right, that is a bucket of water that I've been literally watering all of my plants with. It's horrendous. I mean, I applaud all of you indoor plant mamas and plant papas that take care of your plants inside of your homes. I mean, whoo-wee, my hat goes off to you, because I am a gardener. I love to grow my plants in my garden, and it is quite a difference with growing them indoors. So there's a whole lot of things that I'm gonna put in place. I already have my humidifier in here, so that's a plus, right guys? And in this section right here, this is actually a lot of my propagations right here, or my rehab, but majority of these are propagations. So I have lots and lots in store for next year, and a lot of plants that I'm just gonna grow up to become humunga dunga wunga mama plants. Oh yeah, very excited about that, guys. But there you have it, just a brief look. I'm ashamed, appalled, and also a bit embarrassed to even show you guys this, but I definitely wanted to let you guys know I am making all attempts to have my grow space, my green room, ready as soon as possible, and then I will definitely give you all out full tour and show you how I'm gonna grow my garden or my plants indoors, and I'll show you all of the accommodations that I will have put in place for them, guys. Okay? I promise you, I will be a better plant mama. And there you have it, folks. That is a sneak peek of my indoor green room. Now, of course, make sure you guys let me know how your indoor grow space is growing this winter season. And if you are much like me, bringing your entire garden indoors, definitely let me know how that's been growing for you. And I am truly wishing each and every one of you guys a very Merry Christmas. Hope that you do indeed have a green one, and I'm hoping all of your plant wishes come true. Have a plantastic holiday, y'all!